Good Morning Wilmington is powered by DART, Delaware's transit service. Moving forward.
Good morning, Wilmington. Good morning, Wilmington. I say good morning, Wilmington. Wake up, y'all. Come on, have a great day. Ooh.
Good morning, Wilmington. What's going on? It's your main man, Big Ive, the talk of the town, Mr. DETV, here with my lovely co-host.
Good morning, Wilmington, and good morning, Ivan.
Good morning, Vincenza. How are you today?
I'm wonderful. A little chilly.
Right.
It's a little cold.
Shoot, it's been cold.
It's very cold, and it's just going to get even colder. I was looking at the weather, and it's supposed to go down to 9 degrees by
cool.
next week.
I can do 9 degrees.
So next week, on the show, I'll have a hat, scarf, gloves,
I know, right?
hand warmers.
She's going to be here like we ain't paid our heat bill, right? We're going to be here just...
I'm bringing the portable heater
Right.
because I foresee that I will be freezing. My limbs will start to turn purple. But anyway, make sure you stay warm.
Yeah. And everyone out there, look, if you have more than a lot of people have, like an extra coats, be sure to just donate those to the people that need it, because it is about to get cold, and that's what you're supposed to do, is help out, right? How was your weekend?
It was really nice. I worked at the restaurant all weekend, but I did have a chance to sleep in on Sunday, which was so nice. I forget how nice that is, and rest,
Right.
and recuperate. But today we need to talk about a few things.
Okay.
And I know that over the weekend we were presented with some sad news,
Right.
and it was something that I felt in my heart, almost actually heartbroken to receive that news. And as today is a very important day, it is, the honoring the birthday of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., but also we have to honor someone who is a very influential leader in our community here in the state of Delaware. And if you had the honor of knowing this gentleman, then you are very lucky. We'd like to honor and dedicate this show, Good Morning Wilmington, to Theodore Ted Blunt. He passed last week, and our condolences and our deepest sympathies to his family, especially Lisa, Marla, and the entire family.
And Thea.
That's right, and Thea, more importantly. And he was a great man.
Yeah, he was awesome. He used to, like when I first started DETV, right, he used to pull me to the side and be like, look here, young boy, let me tell you how to do this. And he taught me how to navigate, not just through life or in politics, but just how to be a good person.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So
Yes.
We have some people that we reached out to, some close friends. And go ahead, Dennis, run the tape for me.
To me, Ted was the quintessential leader. He was the guy who always stayed level-headed. He was definitely a leader as council president, no question.
Ted was a one-of-a-kind human being. He loved and was devoted to his family. He loved those 3 daughters of his and his wife, his high school sweetheart. It just makes sense, Ted was so devoted to family. Family always came first.
Ted Blunt has been an awesome friend and mentor to me. I got a book of quotes from him that I live by, and I'm going to honor him well by making sure I not just live by him, but pass it forward and pay it forward to everyone else.
Ted was one of my heroes. He was an icon. I was 24-year-old, appointed as a city director under Mayor Sills, and developed a relationship and bond with him which lasted decades.
Ted Blunt meant so much to me as a mentor, as a friend, and sometimes even as a father figure. Condolences to his family, to the Wilmington community. We lost an amazing giant. And most people don't know how great he was as a basketball player, because academically, this guy was just overall an amazing guy, an amazing mentor, and I'll miss him dearly.
You know what, Vincenza, I had the opportunity to speak with the mayor of the city of Wilmington this morning, and he was just saying like how incredible Ted was and is, and the legacy that he's leaving, and that he just when you met Ted, he had this spirit, this energy that would actually just cultivate everything around you as the person, right?
Yes. So
yeah,
true.
it's, and you can see and listen to all the stories. Everyone loved Mr. Blunt.
It's so
I don't even feel
true.
comfortable saying Ted. Everyone loves Mr. Blunt. So
I have to say, he had, like they said in the video, he was a leader, an icon, a hero, just throughout the community, but everyone he met, and he just touched everyone's hearts. He had this demeanor to him that was so captivating. He actually would celebrate birthdays, anniversaries at the restaurant with his family.
Get out.
They would all come to V&M Bistro and celebrate. So we had the honor of hosting their dinners, and Ted was so proud of everyone in his family.
he was proud of those girls.
Yes,
That's what he was proud of, Congresswoman
He
Lisa
is,
Blunt.
He was,
Yeah.
And I truly feel honored to have known such an incredible man. And he truly was the definition of greatness.
Yeah.
And again, our condolences and deepest sympathies to the family and friends of Theodore Ted Blunt.
Right. And again, another person I spoke to this morning was Lieutenant Governor Bethany Hall Long, and she just went on, and I almost had to cut her off because she was just celebrating, you know, his memory, and while she was on the road. So, with that being said, be sure to just love everyone around you.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
But we're dedicating this show to Ted.
There you go.
Thank you, Ted.
There you go, Ted. Love you, man.
There you go. Love you. All right, let's shift gears a little bit. So I love that you're wearing green. We did not plan this.
Because we're Eagles fans.
That's right. So if you are an Eagles fan, this is a very important game. It's
Shame
the
on
NFL
you,
wild
Dennis.
card game tonight. Make sure you tune in. I believe it's at 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock, and the Sixers play today at 1 o'clock.
And you'll be there.
And I'll be there. Me and my little magic. Me and Maddie will be there.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, so it's definitely a sporting Monday, but what's a Monday without the energy of the Coach Joe? Joe, are you in the building?
What's up, Joe?
Where else would I be on a Monday morning? Yo, y'all know what time it is. This is your boy, Coach Joe, Ambassador Basketball for your 2022-23 G League champion, Delaware Blue Coats. Yo, Ivan.
Yes, sir.
It is the Blue Coat Minute. But I'm going to take a little bit more time because we've been rocking. We're 5-2 right now. The Winter Showcase is over, and now we at 5-2. We're sitting at the top of the standings, and it would be crazy if you guys do not come along in 2024 and ride this wave with us. I think we're on our way to get another one of these.
There you go again, showing that damn ring.
Yeah, you
showing
know.
that damn ring. I don't have my ring.
That thing is so beautiful. I had to switch fingers, Ivan, because it was messing up my spin. You know what I mean? But no, we're 5-2. Next game, January 26th. We got back-to-back, Friday and Saturday. Crazy start times. Friday is our regular 7 o'clock. Saturday, 7:30. We pushed it back a little bit. 2 start times. We go against the Wisconsin Herd, the Milwaukee Bucks G League team, but they can't do nothing with us. And you know what? On Friday night is mascot night. And whooping mascot night, mascot Olympics with the one and only, the #1 mascot in the whole G League, Cody. And his friends will be at the field house, so bring the kids. Come see the Kids Zone. Family, you know, is the best place to be at Chase Fieldhouse at that beautiful facility. Got that big 7-6. It got a 7-6 on it. But me and Ivan going to be at the 76ers this afternoon because right after this, I'm going right there at 1 o'clock. But hey, you know what? Next month, please, everybody, go to bluecoats.team. We're in All-Star Weekend mode right now, and we're going to have the Up Next G League game this year in Indianapolis, February 16th to the 18th. Yeah, Coach Joe be there on the 18th. Watching my Blue Coats. Hopefully y'all guys make it. If you guys going to vote, go to bluecoats.team right now and vote. Go there and vote for all your Blue Coat players so our guys can make the G League Up Next game this year. And we have some of that new magic. We had magic last year, but man, Kenny Lofton Jr., Ricky Council, Turk Smith, we need those names in the All-Star game. Come on, and you know what? Don't forget, we have something for your kids. Hey, we're the Delaware Blue Coats. We got a little bit for everybody. And for your kids, you know what, Ivan? You know what time it is. On behalf of my friends at America Health Caritas, we do free open gyms for the kids, ages 5 to 15, boys and girls. Come on out. The next one is January the 20th and the 21st. Free open gym. Go to bluecoats.team for all that information. And you know what? I love it. I love you guys. Thank you for always tuning in with your boy, Coach Joe. It's the Blue Coat Minute. I'll see you at the field house.
You know what's crazy, Vincenzo? What's so crazy about Joe? Fun fact. He said all that in one breath.
I know. I know. I'm impressed.
Yeah.
I'm impressed. So wait, Coach Joe, I have a question.
Yeah.
What is the mascot Olympics?
You know what? Just like everybody else, Vincenzo, you got to come and find out for yourself.
Okay.
I need y'all coming through the door.
That is so unfair, Joe. And another fun fact, since we're on fun facts, did you know that Coach Joe is a globetrotter?
So I do,
Former.
but I just found that out.
Globetrotter.
I just found that out actually a few minutes ago, which makes him kind of a big deal.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
always a big deal, but now he's a real big deal.
That's why he
now.
always spinning that ball. He could be ordering a cheesesteak or something. He's spinning that damn ball
Yep,
on
I'll
that
be like,
finger with
yup,
the ring.
and kissing the
salt,
ring.
pepper.
And kissing the ring at the same time.
Right.
Yo, and your Globetrotters will be in your town. Bob Carpenter Center, Leah Cord Center, Wells Fargo. Go to HarlemGlobetrotters.com. Come out and support your Harlem Globetrotters. And when you hear the DJ be introduced, listen to the last name. My last name is Richmond. I got a little surprise for you. My niece will be in the building when you see your Harlem Globetrotters. She is the DJ. We keep it in the family, baby.
I see that. Well, that's what's up, Coach Joe. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you.
And if you cannot make it to a game, you can tune in here to DETV and watch all the home games on Comcast Channel 28 and NBA TV.
Yes.
NBA TV. You can watch the games here. So Joe, Coach, thanks for stopping by. Make sure you check out the Delaware Blue Coats. Vincenzo, change lanes
Ivan.
real quick.
Yes.
This weekend, amazing.
Yes.
This weekend, Cynthia Tyre did it again. This
Oh,
weekend.
yes. So, well, that segues into our guests.
Our guests.
So, I will start with the celebration of life, Dr. Martin Luther King with Artists in Heaven. Speaking of Cynthia Tyre, the creative director of this event, which was held yesterday, and you were in attendance of the event. So we're going to talk about that.
Okay.
Because I'm very excited to meet all of the special guests that are here: Dwight Bazemore, C.P. Lacey, Kim Pendergardner, Glenn Jones. Glenn Jones.
We're going to repeat. We're going to rewind this, right?
Okay.
We're going to rewind this because Miss Pender,
Kim,
song like a voice like an angel. Oh. Well, they said she could sing a man out of a wheelchair.
Okay.
Right. And then we have international recording artist Glenn Jones.
Glenn Jones.
Show's over, everybody. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. God bless. Good night. No.
Well, so you don't want to go anywhere because we
Yeah.
are going to sit down with the group and talk about the event and get to know all the individuals here.
Yeah.
Really excited to talk about the event itself and then also your experience. And then we have the Wilmington Drama League is here as well.
Yeah.
They're here to talk about the musical 9 to 5. Have you ever seen that?
The
that
one with
movie?
Dolly Parton,
Yes.
Lily Tillman,
And Jane
Who
Fonda.
was it? What's her name? Lily Tomlin.
And Jane Fonda.
Yeah. No, I didn't see it.
It's a classic. It is a classic. So they're here
That was
to
on
talk
Prism.
about the musical.
That was on. Remember back in the day, you had Prism, right? And you had to switch the little thing up to watch it. That was a good movie. Good movie. I can't wait to go see that at the Wilmington Drama League.
And then, last but not least, Shawn Briscoe talking about the Firstl Glammy Awards. I am intrigued.
Yeah,
I'm definitely intrigued. So we have a nice, fun-filled packed show for you today. But before we break to commercial, I have to make a quick note that I have. Well, I don't know. I know you know, but I don't know if you know. I'm the director of the Miss Delaware USA, Miss Delaware Teen USA organization, and we have opened up applications and recruitment for the 2024 Miss Delaware USA and Miss Delaware Teen USA pageant.
Where's Mr. Delaware USA at?
They used to have it. I actually judged that pageant once before. It was many, many years ago, but I don't think they have it anymore. I'm sorry,
we
Ivan.
have the first annual DETV Mr. Delaware
Okay,
Awards.
I will help.
Okay.
I will help you. You know that I got you for this one. But if you're interested in joining the sisterhood or know someone that may be interested, visit MissDelawareUSA.com. Applications are open. The pageant is April 28th. It's coming up in just a short few months. So visit MissDelawareUSA.com to find out more information.
There you go. There you have it. Let's take a quick break, and we'll be right back with Shawn Briscoe to talk about these Glammys.
DETV has been Delaware's premium provider of creative digital and broadcasting solutions that bridges communities and connects people. We create great stories for all audiences. We deliver independent news throughout Delaware. We are digital platform innovators. And we develop marketing and sales solutions so you can stay connected to your audience. Now, why do we do what we do here on DETV? We do it because we care. So, keep watching and follow us on all of our social media platforms. Remember, DETV, online, on air, on time.
Still searching for cheap gas prices? Dump the pump and ride DART. You can DART to your destination for only $4 all day. Let DART do the driving while you enjoy our free Wi-Fi available on all buses statewide. While scrolling through your favorite apps, don't forget to download DART's free transit app for real-time bus information and enjoy the convenience of contactless fare payment through DART Pass. So what are you waiting for? Dump the pump and try transit. Visit dartfirststate.com or call 1-800-652-DART.
Government doesn't make a move without an agenda, some type of plan. The problem is we haven't been on the agenda. Sometimes we're overlooked. Sometimes our interests aren't the interests of those in power. I'm your host, Kerwin Gaines, on DETV's new show, The Agenda. We're going to do our best to ensure that you, Delawareans, are knowledgeable about what's going on in the Assembly. Federal government, local government, it doesn't matter. We're going to do our best to ensure that folks that make the agenda on a daily basis have to answer for it. Let them explain what they're doing. If it affects you, it's on the agenda.
Welcome back to Good Morning Wilmington. What's going on? It's your main man, Big Ive, the talk of the town. Again, back with my lovely co-host,
Vincenza. Ivan.
Hey.
I like when you wear green. It brings out your eyes.
The color of money. No. Actually, no. Look, it is actually the color of mental health, right? And that's one thing that DETV is here for, is to support and bring awareness about mental health and behavioral health. It's running rampant within our community, and we just feel at DETV that we're going to do whatever we need to do to, spread the message and spread the word and spread the love.
Absolutely. And throughout 2024, we will be bringing awareness to mental health and behavioral health, because it is important, and continuing the conversation, not just for females but also for males.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's mental health was something in our community growing up, over South Bridge that was really pushed under the rug, and it was just like, that person's crazy or that person's whatever, but people not recognizing people are really going through things, and especially in this day and age with the consumption of all type of content. that's available at your fingertips. Whoo! Okay, that's a whole nother topic, another subject. Make sure.
We will touch on that
Yeah.
throughout 2024, and
Yeah.
we will continue the conversation because, like you said, it really is important.
Yeah, and remember, it's okay not to be okay. All right, but if you feel some type of way, feel free to reach out to your physician or a doctor, nurse practitioner, and remember, it's okay to be it's okay not to be okay.
That's right.
All right, next up, my man on the plaza, right? They came visit us today, well across the East Coast, to talk about who he is, and the Glammy Awards is the entrepreneur, the philanthropist, the man that gives a damn about what's going on in the community, Shawn Briscoe. Shawn, welcome to the plaza, bro.
Hey, thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming. All right, Shawn, you here, bro, and you've been doing, I've known you for maybe about 15, 20 years, right? And I've seen, and this is one of the, I'll let you ask the question because you always ask.
Because I always joke that Ivan knows I know so many people, but Ivan knows so many people that join us on the show. But I don't get a chance to really get to know them, as much until we start talking. So before we talk about what the Glammy Awards is, tell us a little bit about yourself, Shawn.
Okay. I was raised on the east side of Wilmington, Delaware. I started cutting hair when I was very, very young. Just giving everybody a bowl haircut, no line, no blend, no none of that. And it was like something that I had a passion for at the time. And a lot of my friends, they would allow me to do the trial and error on their heads or things of that nature. And I just kept doing it to the point where I kind of got where I didn't really have a social life. So I stopped cutting hair and started having regular jobs and things of that nature. And then I ended up getting laid off from carpentry, ended up getting back into the barber game, and came up with this idea for the Glammys. And I think I've seen so many old barbers, so many stylists and things of that nature that were doing hair for years, and you really don't see the acknowledgement, other than maybe a tip here or something like that. So this was an idea I came up with that, something that is more tangible, where they can carry it on, and I don't know, just.
I think it's a great idea, right? Because and you could touch a little bit on this for me, Shawn. Like within the Black community, barbershops are our sanctuary. Salons are our sanctuary.
Absolutely, and it's crazy that you say that because I have like so many clients that it's like you have to memorize or all the conversations that you have with the different people. When the next person comes in the chair, you're like, okay. I remember last week he said he was going to a birthday party for his daughter, or the other guy that says, "Oh man, I'm interviewing for a job." So you have to remember or retain all these different lives in your head, and I guess it's the same thing for a stylist, So that's the similarities of the two, but it's just a lot, and then it's just different personalities that you deal with on a daily basis that you have to make those adjustments with the different clients that come in. So.
No, go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. So, Shawn, I respect what you do and how you were saying about remembering each of your clients and their personal stories, and that just shows your heart and your passion that you have in what you do.
Yes.
Because in my industry, the restaurant industry, what we do is, which is very important, is remember the customers that come through your door.
Absolutely.
And we remember what they enjoy eating and what they enjoy drinking.
Exactly.
So that makes us a good, whether a bartender or server, for you being a barber, remembering obviously their names, but also their stories.
Yes, absolutely.
And that just makes you very good at what you do, but you have a big heart, your passion for what you do. And I think that will resonate in the event that you are hosting. So let's talk about it. What is the Glammy Awards?
Well, I came up with the name, I didn't come up with the name, but I Googled Barbers and Stylists Awards, and the name came up on Google, Glammys. And I thought it was catchy, so I was just like, look, we'll just take it from there. Right. So the Glammys is basically an award ceremony for barbers and hairstylists to be recognized in the city. I've been traveling to barbershops from Dover to Middletown, all over the city, just going in, speaking to them one-on-one, expressing to them what the concept is that, if you're the owner of the shop, then you're definitely going to be acknowledged, just because that's within itself is a great accomplishment. Yes. And then also, we have barbers and hairstylists that have been doing it for 20, 25, 40 years. So they're going to be acknowledged for the longevity, it's for the giving back to the community. Right. So things of that nature is just, one of those things that is just just acknowledging them and giving them their kudos while they're still here. One of those things, giving them flowers while they're.
Yes, I love that.
And coming from the east side, like name some barbers that are just not even from the east side, just barbers that you recognize personally that made an impact on Shawn Briscoe's life.
Brother Rashad.
There you go.
Brother Rashad. I remember going into Brother Rashad's barbershop, and my mother would just leave me there. And I remember I could possibly fall asleep and wake up, and there's a whole different crowd of people there. And you know, it was just one of those things where it was just like a revolving door where just people were just coming and coming and coming.
Yeah.
And just was amazing, man. Just the camaraderie that came with being in the barbershop, the conversations, the different, you know, the
the
local
sports
news,
update, right?
Sports updates,
Yeah.
the local news. Just, I mean, it was a beautiful thing, man. And now I just talked to Brother Rashad, and he was excited about the fact that I was like, look, you know, I want you to be there because people like yourself are people that I want to acknowledge, you know.
Yes.
And he was like, you know, no problem.
These were our first celebrities, right?
Yes.
Vincenzo, that we would see. And like I remember my first incident, my time in the barbershop was Boney Barbershop over South Bridge.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And now you go in there and you would see Boney, you see, and Boney would have, like, so it was two parts of the barbershop. The front end where all the older people sat, and the back end where the young people sat, but you sat there with your mom or your dad or whatever. And it was always Jet Beauty of the Week, right in the back. And then one of the barbers there was Moose.
Okay.
And it was, and then I moved over east side, and that's where I met Brother Rashad.
Yeah.
And when you walk into those barbershops, Vincenzo, it was, for a black man in the barbershop, it was, I can just be here and not be judged. I can be here and get every bit of info in the community that will not leave this barbershop. You know what I mean?
It sounds like it was a brotherhood.
It was. It is.
Yeah,
it is.
exactly.
It sounds like that you had a safe space that you would create.
Yeah.
And obviously an opportunity to network and connect, but also support. You would feel that support, and even if you were feeling vulnerable, it was a safe space.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And that's in my mind how I picture a barbershop. I've been to many barbershops before, but obviously I don't go to a barber for my hair.
Yeah.
I go to a stylist.
You go to a black barber for that hair.
I mean, I'm sure I would get a great haircut.
Right. You get
I'm
a
sure I would
fade
get
with a taper on the side.
Mullet.
Yeah, you never know. But I just that's how I sense that
Yeah.
the feeling that I receive is that it's a brotherhood
Yes,
and a safe
absolutely.
space that you create, and at least for the barbershops that I'm sure you'll be honoring. Now you're honoring as barbershops, but also hairstylists, individuals
Yes.
as well. So how many barbershops, how many hairstylists do you think that will be able to honor?
Well, we actually bought, like, I want to say 70 awards.
Oh, wow.
So we're going to just, as they come,
Excellent.
just hand them out. Basically what I did already, I went to a lot of the barbershops, or hairstylists, and or hair salons, and I got confirmation.
Yeah.
Are you going to be able to make it?
Yeah.
If you are, I have your name down as a person that's going to receive an award.
Excellent.
And then go from there. It's one of them things that a lot of people they feel good about the award, but then they have different things going on. So it's kind of one of them things where the dates sometimes kind of be a conflict of interest or whatever.
Okay.
Because I have a couple people that are like, I'm gonna be out of town on that day. Or no. But outside of that, I'm trying to figure out for next year. You know, this is the first year, so for next year, how we can kind of work around those dates or whatever, or the date that we actually have it on, where you can still get an award or we can still
Right.
acknowledge you. You know, because I mean, what you've done in the community, you know, and all those years of experience and things of that nature, that can't be, you know, replaced
Right.
even if you're not there.
So when is the event?
That's a good question. It's this Sunday. It's January.
Oh, it's coming up.
Yeah, it's January 21st. The doors open at 4 o'clock. It's at the Grand Opera House. It's Dressed to Impress. It's going to be a really nice affair.
Yeah.
We got the mayor is actually coming to introduce, I guess, or speak on the barbers and hairstylists. We had asked the governor to come. I don't know if he's going to be available. But,
Hey, Gov, I'm gonna need you to show up, bro. All right.
Ivan knows people.
Yeah. So I think it's going to be a really nice event. I've talked to a lot of big people in the city, Trippie Congo, Norman Oliver, and a lot of people are just excited about it. And I think, you know, it's going to be a really good event. And then a lot of times you don't get a chance to dress up.
Yeah.
You know, me, I'm wearing sweatpants a lot. So an event like this, you get a chance to dress up, you know, put a little suit jacket on and
show up, show out.
Yeah, there you go.
All for a good cause.
And it's always fun to dress up, right?
And I think people are going to enjoy the actual, I went to the trophy shop and got some really nice awards. They're glass, crystal, have they inscribed in them and everything.
Yeah,
like
shout
that.
out to the trophy shop.
Yeah,
Tom
exactly.
Tanzelli, I think that's his
Look
name.
at
He's
you,
the
you know
owner.
Tom.
Yeah,
That's my guy.
I order my trophies for the Miss Delaware USA pageant through him.
Yes.
He's wonderful. He's been in the game for a
long time. Yeah, really good guy.
Yeah,
too.
shout out to a small business owner in Wilmington, right
Yep.
in the city of Wilmington,
Yep.
the trophy shop.
There you
yeah,
go.
he's a good guy.
He actually did our signs. He did I have a tow truck towing business as well. He actually did the sign for my tow truck, and he also did the signs for the barbershop window. So he's been around.
He's an awesome dude. Awesome dude.
Very good guy.
What else do you want people to know about this event? Because this event it's so amazing when you just get acknowledged, right?
Yes,
and that's what this is all about, is acknowledgement to say thank you.
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
And
definitely.
I know that it's going to touch so many people.
Yes.
So what else do you want people to know about?
Just that we're trying to make this thing grow. We're trying to make it really, really big for Delaware. Like I said, I've been driving all the way down to Dover to Middletown. We got shops coming from all over, and I just want everybody to be as passionate about it as I am. And just hopefully next year on the second annual, it'll just be bigger and bigger and bigger.
No such thing as hope, Briss.
It will.
No, it will be.
It
Because
will
I can
be.
see this thing going to New Jersey, Philadelphia, New York.
Yes.
Because everyone has. This is a big deal, dog.
Yes.
This is a big thing, man.
Yes.
So there ain't no hope.
Yeah.
Like I see you win.
Yeah,
All right.
I appreciate
And
it.
thank you for taking the time to organize an impactful event honoring the individuals in your industry.
Yes.
Because it is important to honor them
Yes,
because it is
yes.
hard work.
Yes, it
it's
is.
not easy
It
owning
is.
a small business.
Yes.
Ivan and I talk about it all the time.
Yes.
You put your blood, sweat, and tears into your small business, and many don't understand what it takes to operate a small business, let alone a barbershop or a hair salon.
Or a tow truck company.
Yes, whatever it may be. So thank you
Thank you.
for honoring those individuals, and
Yes.
hats off to you.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you.
Of
My man.
course.
Before we get out of here, that's the community camera over there, the first one.
Okay.
Just look right at it and just give everybody an invite to the Glammys.
The first annual Glammys is going to be at the Grand Opera House at 4 o'clock. The doors open. The tickets are $25. I would appreciate everybody, even if you're not a barber, even if you're not a hairstylist, come on out, support the cause. I'm sure you get your hair done somewhere or you get your hair cut somewhere. So come on out. It's at the Grand Opera House. It's on Market Street. The doors open at 4 o'clock this Sunday, January 21st. We love to see you there, dressed to impress. That's it.
That's it. That's all he got. Briss, thank you so
Shawn.
much for
Thank
stopping
you.
by, good brother.
Thank you.
All right, it's your man Ive and
Vincenza.
we'll be right back with the people that's going to make 9 to 5 a reality.
Working
9
9
to
to
5.
5.
What's the next verse?
I don't remember.
All right, it's all right. We're going to ask the Wilmington Drama League when they come up. We'll be right back after this message.
The Delaware Mortgage Relief Program is still accepting applications. Funding is limited. Apply today. This grant program provides up to $50,000 to qualified Delaware families for eligible housing-related expenses, such as future or delinquent mortgage payments, property taxes, homeowners association fees, or water or sewage fees. Over $20 million has already been dispersed statewide. The Delaware Mortgage Relief Program. Visit online or call 888-303-4324 for more information.
I'm asking for 45 more years.
I'm asking for my baby girl.
I'm asking to see it up and running again.
I'm asking for all of us.
1 in 8 men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer in their lifetime. Ask about a prostate screening that can detect cancer when it's most treatable, so you can ask for so much more. Visit healthydelaware.org/prostate or call 211 to learn more.
A new beginning, a second chance. Call it what you want, but this is what never giving up looks like. This is what finding someone who believes in you looks like. I thought Goodwill was just a store until a friend told me about Train to Gain through Goodwill's Job Resource Center. After 5 years away, I had a lot of self-doubt and fear about my future. But Goodwill had my back, and today, I love where I work. They matched me with an employer who believes in second chances, and now I have a new start thanks to Goodwill.
To learn more about Goodwill's career development opportunities, call today.
You know the why for state-of-the-art fitness centers and amazing pools.
But we're so much more.
The why is where Delawareans improve their health.
Where our communities get stronger.
Where everyone belongs.
It's where we battle chronic disease.
where cancer survivors restore their mind and body.
And weight loss goals become lifelong habits.
We are the why.
Good for you and good for the community.
Good morning, Wilmington. I say good morning, Wilmington.
All right, welcome back, everyone, to Good Morning Wilmington. We again, a great show.
Great show.
Really, it is a great show, but it continues to get better and better. Next up, we have the Wilmington Drama League. Ivan and I were starting to sing 9 to 5, but then we forgot the lines. But it is an iconic movie. But the musical is here in the state of Delaware. Let's talk to the Wilmington Drama League. Welcome, everyone.
Welcome, welcome. All right, so who do we have here? Okay, we have Liz. Bam.
So we have Liz, and then we have Rebecca, and we have Jason. So I'm going to go down the line, but I want you to introduce yourself, please, and tell us a little bit about yourself.
In the role that you're playing.
Yes, please. So Liz, we'll start with you.
Hi, I'm Liz. I actually am a music teacher and theater director in Delaware County, Pennsylvania. And I got involved in Wilmington Drama League. My daughter did a show there last year. I music directed a show earlier this season. And this is actually exciting for me because it's my first time getting back on stage in a show since college.
Exciting.
I'm playing Dorothy Rhodes, but most people would probably know that character as the Dolly Parton role.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm doing my best to channel the one and only Dolly Parton.
The one and
All
only.
right, can you sing?
Well, I hope so.
There you go. All right. Modest.
She can sing.
All right, I know she can. She can sit there like, wait till you see the show.
Rebecca, please.
Yes, I am Rebecca Gallatin, also a Delaware County resident in Pennsylvania. Work in the trust administration industry, but have been doing shows forever and ever. And I don't know what number this is at Wilmington Drama League. There's been a lot. I am playing the role of Violet Newstead, which everybody would know as the Lily Tomlin role, the head secretary.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Very
And this is the biggest the boss that's a bigot and that the women go after.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
I'm Jason Tokarski. I am by day, web designer in the area, and do a lot of shows with the Wilmington Drama League. Like Becky said, lost track of how many. That's the main one I work with. And in 9 to 5, it's Franklin Hart is the character's name. Dabney Coleman, the one and only Dabney Coleman.
The one and only.
Yeah, played him in the movie. The beard that's happening here is because I'm working on the Dabney Coleman mustache for the show. So all that'll disappear in time for the show in a week.
I love it. I love it.
Jason, are you a Delaware local?
Yes. Born and raised Delawarean. Pretty much went to St. Mark's.
I was just going to ask, where'd you go to high school?
Where'd you go to high school? St. Mark's High School, UD, graduate too.
Excellent.
So I've been born and raised, never left the area.
I love it. I love it. All right, so 9 to 5, a musical.
Yes.
All right.
Iconic musical.
Iconic musical because the movie was amazing.
Well, Dolly wrote all the music for the
Did she really?
Yes. She wrote all the music.
So
for the
when they transferred it to the stage production, when they had that concept, they brought Dolly in to write all the music. So all the music in the show is written by Dolly Parton herself.
What better person?
Who's playing Jane Fonda?
Beth Dugan. She couldn't be here today, but she's wonderful too.
Okay.
She's wonderful.
So
it's a wonderful cast.
let's give our viewers and listeners a little background about 9 to 5. I know it is an iconic movie, and obviously musical, and everybody knows Dolly Parton and Lily Tomlin and Jane Fonda. But let's give them a little bit more. So if you could maybe briefly tell us, what is the movie about, or the musical about?
It's an office in the 70s. It's women fighting to get their voices heard and the respect that they deserve under your.
She looked like she about to swing on it. She about to swing on Jason. Did you see that? She's like, you say something else, all right? I'm gonna do more than rap poison. You know what I mean?
Let her talk here.
There's so much left. Yes, trying to get the recognition and respect that they deserve.
Right.
But it's funny.
Right, very funny. It's a great score, great soundtrack. My character, the line that's used several times through the show is, I am a sexist, egotistical, lying, hypocritical bigot. I'm that typical
man in the 70s.
Man who's
Yes.
just controlling and he's really not doing any of the work, but he gets all the glory, and the women of the office have had enough of him.
Rise up.
And they rise up and stage a huge vigilante type revenge, right?
What year did the movie come out?
1980.
1980.
And I would say, as somebody who came into the professional world as a teacher in the 21st century, it's been interesting to see how much has changed, because some of it's so like jarring, you know, how these women are controlling how they're reacting to certain situations, but also how much hasn't changed also. So like how far we still have to go in some of these things. But so many of the scenarios that we find ourselves in, we would open our mouths a lot sooner these days, especially some of the situations that Dora Lee finds herself in with Mr. Hart.
Because he was trying to hit on her a lot, right? Well, he was trying to hit on her a lot in the right.
He gets a whole song of that.
There's a whole song about it. Yeah.
Okay, I can't wait to see it. I cannot wait. What is this play? What is it?
January 26th through February 4th. Fridays, Saturdays at 8 p.m. and then Sunday matinees at 2.
You want to go?
Yes, I do.
Let's go.
The movie, but also the musical. I love musicals. My sister is a huge fan of musicals and opera. She studied opera in college and minored in theater, so we have such an appreciation for musical and theater.
Come on out.
And 9 to 5 is, again, just an iconic movie itself and the story, but it was very much ahead of its time, because the way it represented, I don't want to say represented, but also sent a message that this is the workplace and what women have to deal with. Yes, it was funny. There was that comedic feel to it, but it was serious. It was in fact a problem, and the fact that bringing attention to it in a very different way. But like you said, Liz, present day, we're still fighting for certain things. Present day, as women in the workplace, we've come a long way. Yes, we have. We still have a long way to go. Long way to go. But I love that the movie is still relevant. The musical is still relevant.
The movie I read was the first female-led movie to gross over a certain 100 million at the box office. Yeah, so it was the first female-led box office smash.
Right.
So it's historic in a lot of ways.
Yes.
And when Dolly Parton was brought on to be in the movie, her stipulation was that she was going to write and sing the title song. Right. So she's just an icon in the movement of women being their own boss.
Even if you don't know the movie, you know that
song.
I'm about to shimmy over here.
Do you know she played that beat on her fingernails in the song?
That's Dolly. That's Dolly. I didn't know it was the fingernails, but you can actually see that. Wow.
Well, so let's talk about the Wilmington Drama League a little bit. How about that? So, Rebecca, would you like to share, or Jason, would you like to share about what is the
Because it's
Wilmington
iconic
Drama
here in
League?
Delaware.
Yes, it's the Wilmington Drama League has been putting on shows for over 90 years. I believe this is our 91st season. It is a volunteer-run organization. Everybody on stage, backstage, artistic directors, everybody is donating their time to put on these productions. I don't know how many shows.
That's
we do
love.
a
That's
season
love.
anymore.
When you do that, you're talking about 91 years, and there is a sense they're volunteer based. You have to have the love for theater, right? To do the volunteer to do something like that, right?
It's because we love it. It's for the fun. This is our creative outlet. You know? And my wife knits. I do this. This is what I do.
Right. And that is huge for a community, right? And especially the Wilmington Drama League, when there's a diverse community of people that just old, young, black, white, Hispanic, whatever, and they're out there saying, "Yo, I'm giving to this organization because I'm go crazy if I don't get this stuff out of me," and that's the creativity.
Right. And there's a lot of different opportunities there because we do these huge, the big Broadway style musicals, but then very smaller, intimate ones. We do straight plays as well. They'll do very small ones the black box where they even have the audience right there on the stage for the seating, and plenty of children's opportunities as well with the Chrysalis
Players.
The Chrysalis Players, and pillow plays. So regardless of age, regardless of talent level, there are lots of opportunities for people to get involved with the Drama League, and it's not just being on stage as well. Yeah, there's plenty. There's backstage with tech and lighting and sound and everything. So
all
it's
volunteers.
All
building
volunteers.
sets.
Yeah.
Doing costumes, all the props.
But even though it's
everyone.
volunteer work, it's also building resumes. If you look at it that way, maybe a young artist, I don't want to say artist, but yes, they're artists, creative, that wants to pursue Broadway,
TV,
or acting,
right.
TV, performing arts.
We've had several very big names to come through. You know, Aubrey Plaza's
That's right. Oh,
Wilmington
yes,
Drama League
I
graduate.
do remember
so.
that.
I actually found Wilmington Drama League from a former student who was doing shows there, and he has since graduated from Elon, which is a top musical theater school in the country. He's living in New York, doing acting and performing. So he came up through Wilmington Drama League as well.
Oh man, I love it.
So it's not only a great place to network, build your resume, but also enhance your skills. So that's the beauty of the Wilmington Drama League. So how can someone join?
So the website is wilmingtondramaLeague.org. And if you go to the website, there's information on getting tickets, auditioning, becoming a member of the community, supporting it in any way you can.
The Facebook page for the Drama League is also an active place where they post audition notices and things like that. Wilmington Drama League, I know they also pride themselves on having new people always on stage. They're always asking, how many people in this cast have done a show at the Drama League? And they pride themselves on having a large percentage of new people coming in. It's not an organization where it's the same people in the roles every single time. So they're always ready to welcome new people in. So nobody should be afraid to come on out and audition. I'm actually directing a show later this season.
What you doing? What you doing?
Nice plug.
Threw that in there. Oh, and by the way, I'm directing.
I'm directing Bonnie and Clyde the musical later this season. So yeah, I'm really excited to stretch my wings. Stretch my legs, spread my wings a little bit in that way, and do that. So stay tuned for audition notices for all the other upcoming things at the Drama League this year.
Come back and tell us about that. Like when the audition notice go out, because we have a lot of people that are watching that want to get into TV. That want to. There's damn.
February audition.
She knows. She knows.
February 12th and 15th.
February 12th and 15th.
So
All right,
we're
Wilmington Drama League.
another show, obviously, which is really exciting, and I wish you best of luck with that. That's really neat. See, and that's what the Wilmington Drama League offers. You can wear a few different hats, whether you want to be on the stage, in front of the camera, in front of the audience, or behind the scenes.
Exactly.
And that's the beauty of it, and I love that you offer the opportunity to wear a few different hats. And yes, it is volunteer work, but you can't put a price tag on that type of experience.
Right.
That you gain. And I only speak from experience because I witnessed my sister, and when she would volunteer her time to perform in specific shows I don't think she ever experienced working with the Wilmington Drama League, but she did work, I think it's in Swarthmore.
Players Club.
Yes, that's the one. She was a lead.
Players Club?
Players Club.
Not that kind of player.
Not that
Different player.
You're so wrong for that, Vincenzo.
So wrong.
On the stage.
I was not thinking. Where is the stage? You know what I mean?
See it in his eyes. I'm like, no, not that kind of Players Club. Okay, but I remember what she went through and the experience that she had and how fulfilling it was, because it was her volunteer work, volunteering her time, but she felt like she was so fulfilled, and it was so rewarding for her. I mean, she was full of joy the entire time, but even after the performances, how happy she was, because she was able to just pour into something that she loves.
Exactly.
And
it's a release.
Yes,
it's a release.
And to creatives and anyone that is into the performing arts, that's their outlet.
Yeah.
They don't call it the bug for no reason.
I know. Once that thing bites you, it got
the
you.
bugs.
And you do it for free.
But you can't put a price tag on that.
Right.
It's so valuable.
Yeah.
Now, again, the skills that you obtain, but also the people that you get to connect with.
Relationships.
Right.
Yeah, that you'll have forever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a community.
Yeah.
And that's the beauty of what the Wilmington Drama League offers here, obviously in the city of Wilmington, but also throughout the state, because I'm sure you get people outside outside the state that joined the Wilmington Drama League.
us.
There you go.
Yeah.
So that's your community camera over there. Brandon, show them the camera they need to talk to, and invite the community out to 9 to 5.
Go ahead, Mr. Hart.
I got it. All right. January 26th through February 4th at the Wilmington Drama League. Tickets range from $15 to $25 a piece. You can get more information and buy tickets online at wilmingtondramaleague.org.
I love
Excellent.
it. Wilmington Drama League.
you.
I'm gonna come out. I'm
Yes.
gonna just
Break a leg. Good luck and break a leg, right?
Do you know where they got that from? Break a leg. Do you know where they got it from?
Yeah.
Where they get it from, Ben? Remember?
No, you could say it.
I'm gonna mess it up. All right, look, thank you all.
It's good luck. It's a better way of saying good luck.
Yeah, but no, it was where the origin of that came from. I can't remember exactly. But
So we're going to Google it during commercial to make sure we don't say it
right.
incorrectly.
It's all about the comeback. Right.
Come back, but don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
How did DETV start and how did you get here?
DETV started approximately 10 years ago in the basement of my home. I had an idea to show people of color doing great things, but what happened was I got to the point that I said, I'm gonna just show people all together doing great things. The motto and the moral was to bring people together instead of using media to rip people apart. And doing that, you know, I just did a lot of hard work, a lot of free stuff, a lot of things of just showing people being themselves. I figured that media, and I saw that media wasn't doing that, so I just decided to give it a shot, not knowing that it would bring me to where I am today. I had a great journey doing it. Met some amazing people, did some amazing things, worked on some amazing projects, you know, and with just a lot of hard work and a bunch of sacrifice, I'm here today. I done worked on everyone's campaign in the state of Delaware, and now, you know, I'm just doing what I do and doing it with friends. My biggest accomplishment right now would have to be this, hands down, without a doubt. We want to make sure that we inform the community wholeheartedly. So again, they can have all the information that they need. For more information, you can find us at detvch.com. You can find us on YouTube. You can find us on Twitter and Facebook under DETV. Be sure to check us out. Tell me what you think.
Hi everyone, my name is Alicia Cooper Wells and I am an independent broker owner. We provide all of your financial needs from mortgages to insurance. We felt like the industry was missing diversity and inclusion, so what better way to fix it than to do it ourselves?
Hi, my name is Diamond Wells and I am WIG, Wells Insurance Group. We offer access to over 20 different carriers.
Today we wanted to provide you with 3 tips on how you can save on both your mortgage and insurance needs. Tip 1, good credit. We definitely know that there can be inaccurate information out there about you, so we suggest you visit annualcreditreport.com, which is completely free, to make sure that the information is correct and accurate.
Tip 2, make sure you take advantage of low mileage discounts, being as though people are working from home. Tip 3, make sure you work with a broker like myself who is able to shop you around. You can reach me at 302-504-6191.
Awesome. And you can reach me for your insurance and mortgage needs as well at 302-494-7712. We look forward to working with you.
Thank you.
DETV has been Delaware's premium provider of creative digital and broadcasting solutions that bridges communities and connects people. We create great stories for all audiences. We deliver independent news throughout Delaware. We are digital platform innovators. And we develop marketing and sales solutions so you can stay connected to your audience. Now, why do we do what we do here on DETV? We do it because we care. So, keep watching and follow us on all of our social media platforms. Remember, DETV, online, on air, on time.
Still searching for cheap gas prices? Dump the pump and ride DART. You can DART to your destination for only $4 all day. Let DART do the driving while you enjoy our free Wi-Fi available on all buses statewide. While scrolling through your favorite apps, don't forget to download DART's free transit app for real-time bus information and enjoy the convenience of contactless fare payment through DART Pass. So what are you waiting for? Dump the pump and try transit. Visit dartfirststate.com or call 1-800-652-DART.
Government doesn't make a move without an agenda, some type of plan. The problem is we haven't been on the agenda. Sometimes we're overlooked. Sometimes our interests aren't the interest of those in power. I'm your host, Kerwin Gaines, on DETV's new show, The Agenda. We're going to do our best to ensure that you, Delawareans, are knowledgeable about what's going on in the Assembly. Federal government, local government, it doesn't matter. We're going to do our best to ensure that folks that make the agenda on a daily basis have to answer for it. Let them explain what they're doing. If it affects you, it's on the agenda.
The Delaware Mortgage Relief Program is still accepting applications. Funding is limited. Apply today. This grant program provides up to $50,000 to qualified Delaware families for eligible housing-related expenses, such as future or delinquent mortgage payments, property taxes, homeowners association fees, or water or sewage fees. Over $20 million has already been dispersed statewide. The Delaware Mortgage Relief Program. Visit online or call 888-303-4324 for more information.
I'm asking for 45 more years.
I'm asking for my baby girl.
I'm asking to see it up and running again.
I'm asking for all of us.
1 in 8 men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer in their lifetime. Ask about a prostate screening that can detect cancer when it's most treatable, so you can ask for so much more. Visit healthydelaware.org/prostate or call 211 to learn more.
A new beginning, a second chance. Call it what you want, but this is what never giving up looks like. This is what finding someone who believes in you looks like. I thought Goodwill was just a store until a friend told me about Train to Gain through Goodwill's Job Resource Center. After 5 years away, I had a lot of self-doubt and fear about my future. But Goodwill had my back, and today, I love where I work. They matched me with an employer who believes in second chances, and now I have a new start thanks to Goodwill.
To learn more about Goodwill's career development opportunities, call today.
You know the why for state-of-the-art fitness centers and amazing pools.
But we're so much more.
The why is where Delawareans improve their health.
Where our communities get stronger.
Where everyone belongs.
It's where we battle chronic disease.
Where cancer survivors restore their mind and body.
And weight loss goals become lifelong habits.
We are the why.
Good for you and good for the community.
Good morning, Wilmington. I say good morning, Wilmington.
All right, welcome back, everyone. What a great show.
Oh, jeez.
I love when we have so many influential leaders, but more importantly, talent.
Yeah.
Talent. What great talent we have right here in the city of Wilmington, but also in the state of Delaware.
Yeah.
I always say that Delaware is, even though very small, but so mighty and full of just talent, creatives, people that are making an impact and a difference. But last but not least.
And that's a good segue, Vincenzo. That's a great segue, Vincenzo. Talent, Delaware, creatives, singers, and people that give a damn.
Right, right. And something that we have to mention again, to reiterate what today is.
Yes.
Because today is a very important day.
It's not just a day of service, but the day that we recognize Martin Luther King and his amazing feats, what he did, what he's doing, what has been done, and where we are as just not as a group of people. Well, for everyone about humanity. So the day we celebrated, and this weekend, Cynthia Tyre celebrated with her own masterpiece, right?
Masterpiece.
Masterpiece.
That's a perfect way of introducing.
Yeah, it was amazing. So I had the opportunity to go to the Congo Legacy Center last night, and I walked in, didn't know what to expect. I'm not even gonna lie, but I didn't expect trash. I mean, you know what I mean? I just didn't know what to expect. And I walk in there, Vincenza, and I'm like, whoa, I walked in heaven. You see what I did there?
Very good.
I walked into heaven, and that was the set, right? The set was the idea. So Cynthia, welcome to the show, and then we're gonna bring in your guest. Tell everyone what yesterday was. The celebration was about.
Okay. Well, yesterday was a celebration of Dr. Martin Luther King. We did it a day earlier than his birthday. But there's so many artists in heaven with him, and we wanted to see what a party would be like with the artists in heaven and with Dr. Martin Luther King. And some of his civil rights activists were there with him, and he went first. So they joined him. His wife was there with him, and heaven was peaceful. People were just making amends with each other.
Yeah, I saw that. And speaking of Martin Luther, the King, we have him on set today, right? Martin Luther, the King. Now, you better tell me about who you are.
Hi, my name is Dwight Bazemore. I'm an actor.
Yes, you are.
I'm a creative, and I like to think of myself as a creative because acting is one of the things that feeds the creative beast.
Yeah.
But yeah, portraying Dr. Martin Luther King is like, literally no pressure, right?
Right, no pressure. Yeah. Just humanity on you. Yeah.
But it's an honor.
It's a tremendous honor, right? Because you think about the legacy of this man, right? Here we are. He was killed in 1968. Here we are in 2024, still celebrating his birthday. Right?
They're still fighting the battle.
Still fighting the same battle.
The
same one.
Yeah.
And he literally died for what he believed in. So being able to portray someone with such magnitude is a tremendous honor.
Now, you played many roles. I remember when I first saw you was watermelon cornbread.
Watermelon cornbread,
right?
Yes, indeed.
And I was like, yo, that bro can act.
Shout out to D. Reed.
Yeah, shout out to D. D brought me my first set of lights.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he brought me my first set of lights when he said, you really want to do this? I was like, yeah.
I called him the mayor of Delaware.
Yeah. So you walk into heaven, Vincenzo. I'm going to paint the picture, right? And you walk into heaven, and you see Martin Luther King sitting with his lovely wife. And then you walk up, and I'm going to go out of order. So just play with me when I'm with this, okay?
Right.
So here comes was it Marvin Gaye?
Yes.
Right first, and then Marvin Gaye comes up and introduces Tammy Terrell.
Yeah.
Played by the one, the only, the angel, the voice of an angel, Kim.
Thank you. Yes. It's an amazing moment with Marvin and Tammy because, of course, there was a lot of chatter about these two having a relationship, but it makes it clear that they had a platonic relationship, and that she had actually had a relationship with the person that follows Marvin and Tammy, which we'll get into that.
Yeah,
sitting here with me.
Yeah.
I wanted to get smart with him. I ain't gonna lie, because I was enrolled.
You was in church.
I wanted to get smart with him when he apologized, but I didn't. I kept it classy because he was a mess, to Tammy, and I felt it. I felt it, but I did it. We kept it clean.
You also played Kim. You played Tammy Terrell and
Eartha Kitt.
Come on, talk to him. Talk to him.
I did. I played Eartha, darling.
Eartha was it. I don't give a damn. Eartha was the first Jet Beauty of the week. Okay. Eartha Kitt, and who else did you play?
Miss Phyllis Hyman.
Wow. And I know that is a huge person to play because also, and I want to segue into this real quick. The play also shedded lights on domestic violence, mental health, and behavioral health, right? And Phyllis Hyman, we all know, suffered tremendously on mental health, right? What was it like playing that role?
Well, I've been playing Phyllis Hyman. My band actually played for her, and I actually know her. Her family entrusted me with a lot of her stories.
Right.
And I tell her life, so I'm pretty much I pretty much got her all through me.
Right.
Yeah, there's nothing you can't ask me that I probably couldn't possibly answer. I'm really grateful for the opportunity to be able to keep her legacy alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was before mental health was branded.
That's
this way, right?
So I made that clear.
Yeah.
It's that those were things that we could not speak about during those times.
That's it.
It was embarrassing, and
Yeah.
it was belittling for you to be able to be bipolar, and she dealt with bipolar and depression, deeply.
Yeah.
And then they would go to drugs and alcohol because
it was there. It was
that's
accessible.
what's there, and it tranquilized them for a moment.
Yeah.
But it only for a moment. The real root of the problem remained there when you got sober.
Yeah. So after that, Vincenza, right? And I'm gonna just jump around. James Brown.
Yes.
James Brown shows up. JB show up.
CP Lacey.
Yes.
I just want to say, first of all, I want to say, good morning, Wilmington. Good morning, Delaware. And everybody in the outskirts of wherever you're watching us from. But I do want to say it's a wonderful play. We don't call it a play, it's a production.
Yes, yeah.
And I played the role of Harry Belafonte, Michael Jackson last night, Jane Brown,
Prince.
and Prince.
Yeah. You killed the Prince.
Didn't he?
You killed the Prince. Yeah. How did you get bit by the love bug? Because the acting bug. I don't even believe it's acting at this point. I believe you probably at home. You're like, give me the eggs. Give me the eggs and bacon. Give me the eggs and bacon.
Well, it's a long story, but I'll make it encapsulated. My father was in the Navy, and when he came home from ship leave, he'd bring all his sailor friends to the house. My mother would bring all her girlfriends to the house. I'm a little kid like this. They'd make me sing. And the sailors started throwing the money, and at 5 years old, I knew what I was going to do in life.
But you find joy in the impersonations, right?
Absolutely,
You find joy
I certainly do.
and you're good at it.
Thank you so much. And what I like about Ms. Tyre is that she didn't come with the old cliche to give him, she didn't, she forgoed that. Is that the word I want to say? She forgoed that. Because everyone hears that every year.
Right. Yeah.
And she went a different direction.
It was a hell of a direction because how my brain sees things, right, is I was watching it, and when I was watching it, it was, in that period of time, it was pieces for me. But that moment on watching you all on stage, it was like, it was now a story. Like, this is what happened, and this is how it affected this, and this is how it affected that. And when you look at us as a people, as a culture, and how everyone was dealing with their own stuff. Right? Like, I didn't even know, and I'm gonna jump over here to Donny Hathaway over here, the amazing Glenn Jones. Like, when you played that part.
International.
We
Recording artist.
say don't mess up the brother name.
Recording artist.
Yes, Valencia.
Glenn Jones on the plaza. Here at Good Morning
Well, we know what you did Friday night.
Just so you know, kind of a big deal. You may continue now.
Very good,
to the barbecue.
Yes.
She's invited to the barbecue.
Wait a second.
Yeah,
There's
this
an
isn't the guy
international
from up on
recording artist
24th Street. This is the real deal.
Right. Look, and I'm gonna throw this in. I went to Vin Wen, and the first thing she came out was something Motown. I said, "Whoa!"
I love you.
I love you too, baby girl.
Well, we always share that even though we are from different backgrounds, we feel so much like family. Like he calls me, I'm his sister, and I call him my brother, and that's something that's really just a special bond that we share.
Yeah, and Vin is dope. So, and one thing that how we use our platform, right, is to make, and we say it like this: her side of the fence, see what goes on my side of the fence, and my side of the fence, vice versa, and it works, right? And because that's how the world needs to be.
Absolutely.
What Martin Luther King said, he said we might have took different ships, but we're in the same boat now.
Absolutely.
Message. The international recording artist Glenn Jones shows up, and he shows up and he blows the house down.
Wow.
Well, you know, it was a privilege. This is the first time I've been a part of Cynthia's show. And Donny Hathaway was my idol. You know, I always loved him. I always loved his music, and to get a chance to be involved in telling his story was amazing, you know. And I'm just glad to be a part of it. Cynthia, I've known her for quite a while. We've done some shows together. Matter of fact, when I started coming to this market a lot, it was Cynthia that used to bring me, and somehow we stayed friends, and, you know. But it's an amazing show. I think it's a great concept, you know, to see all of these great talented people in heaven, you know, which I hope to be there one day. You know. I want to be in the heavenly choir, as they say.
Absolutely.
You know,
is that why you wore black?
Hey, no, you know what? That was a miscommunication. It was like, what happened to Donnie? He went to hell or something? I'm sorry, I got white. I got all kind of white in my closet, but I didn't know.
I thought it was me.
No, man.
So I don't think Donnie got the message.
You don't think Donnie made it? Yeah, but it was awesome. So I'm looking forward to being a part of it. I think it has the potential to do some great things, and I really want to be a part of that.
You're absolutely right. I sat there and I watched, and I was like, oh, I can see this on Broadway. You know, I can see this. I can see that because the talent alone that was on that stage and the message, it wasn't just entertainment, right? It was infotainment. It was like a doc, you know, a mini doc. So I think that's something you might want to take and like really bottle up and put everything behind that machine, because that was what I saw up there. I'm texting somebody that I know on the other side, like, yo, you see this? Like this is crazy. Like, because I didn't know, and I think that I got so many thoughts. But anyhow, you got celebrated that night. You got a proclamation and you cried.
Here,
right?
let me
Yeah.
honor you.
Yeah, she said I can't say. Not tears in my eyes. I can't say.
So let me give you your flowers, Miss Cynthia. So you received a proclamation, which is an honor.
Yes.
It is an honor, and I'm so happy that the Newcastle County Council recognized you for all the work that you're doing in the community, and it's honoring and celebrating the remarkable contributions of Cynthia Tyre in the realm of music and arts. Congratulations,
yeah, that's what's up,
Cynthia.
man.
Yes.
That's what's up. You go years without being recognized, and then when you least expect, the guy shows up.
Yeah. Y'all gonna make her cry, man.
That's what it's all about. Yeah.
But Cynthia tirelessly plugged her name.
See what you
right.
got.
I love
that.
Tirelessly always gives to the art community. There's always been, for 20 years, I've helped, been a part of her passion. And she has tirelessly been giving, to the city, to the state of Delaware. And I'm so grateful that they saw an opportunity to give her her flowers, because that vision that came to life yesterday, I had at least 40 goosebump moments.
Yeah, I hear you.
Sitting there watching.
I watched y'all. I saw that. I saw y'all. Like, wait, man, I didn't expect this.
Tears, man. It was just.
I have to read this because it was speaking to me, and I think
Go
it's
ahead,
important to continue to give you your flowers. Because you're the creative director of this event, honoring Dr. Martin Luther King, which, again, continuing his legacy and the conversation.
She's like, hey, man, read it.
Yes, this right here, obviously, we don't have time to read the whole thing, but it says here, Cynthia Tyre has been instrumental in establishing the industry networks that have significantly enhanced the value and reach of artists, thereby contributing to the enrichment of the cultural landscape and providing artists with avenues for professional growth. Thank you, Cynthia.
Thank you.
Yes.
Oh my God. I told you, brother, don't leave character.
Watch his hands.
And just
I know firsthand.
And just think, Cynthia didn't want to be on the show.
Yeah.
She was just going to be
She's
behind.
sitting in the
She
back.
said it's all about them.
It's all about them, but that just shows how humble you
That's
are.
Cynthia.
You put everyone else first.
I just appreciate the artists that are here for me.
That's right.
And I'd rather them get it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I wouldn't be able to get the props that I get
Yeah.
if they wouldn't stick with me. And it's relationships. I've known all of them for years. I can't even count it. Dwight and I actually started with the Marvin Gaye play. And that's where we started. So that's been years ago. And I had an event called Front Stage Fridays, and Kim came, and actually, there was a guy named Philip Joseph, and people don't know the background, but I was the one that put them two together, and Philip passed away, and we did a lot of things with him, and I can't even tell you the price that Glenn gave me when he first came to the Blue Parrot, when I did Front Stage Fridays, because we had a relationship I couldn't tell anybody, and when he did that for me, and I said, we're going to be friends for life, and I knew I had to keep on calling him up and doing things because folks were saying, let's help this girl in the community, and so some of his peers and all, they continued to call me and all, and then just C.P. Lacey, he just carries just everything, the roles and everything, and so you wouldn't even believe that they were like supposed to get their money, like these guys, they get their money before they go on stage.
Yeah.
He goes to another event, because that's why he left. He went to go to Wilson's, actually, to do an event. And he's not saying anything about his money. And C.B. Lacey, he didn't say anything. And so they said, we know your reputation.
Right, right.
And so that's when I know everybody's really my friend, when they're not just saying, the money, the money, the money, the money, and they're there. And I just thank God, because people didn't know that even one time I was on unemployment, I still paid in my last.
Right.
And I have to say that you just have to really take care of the artists. And for them to have the opportunity to even come on Good Morning Wilmington, it meant more for me to see them come on than me. And I think that's what helped to keep some of our relationships going, because I can't do it without them.
Right. It takes a village.
It takes a village. So I do want to mention Dwight. He's the co-director, and it means something when everybody can take your vision, because they had their script, and I tell everybody my script is a guideline. Study your part, and if there's something else that you can add in, I want you to add it in, and this is what they did. I could go sit down, and Dwight could follow the script and just run through the play. And he just told me go sit down a couple of times. So I'm gonna tell you, all of them did that in certain ways and stuff. But it's just that we're family, and I just appreciate it. I just appreciated that you showed up, and I appreciate that you let us come on here today.
Let me tell you something. I met Cynthia maybe about 5 years ago, right? And I didn't know her. Right, and I know you all know when people you meet and they just start name dropping, you be like, yeah, whatever, right? I was like, let me see what she's into, because she name dropping. I don't want to say name dropping like a negative thing, but she was mentioning people, right? And I was like, oh, Dennis, okay, she know these people, right? Like, all right, like I told Dennis, like whatever she wants, give it to her. You know what I mean? Just give it to her, and you know, just when she called me about this, I'm like, all right, Cynthia, whatever you want. Here, just fill us out, and I'll tell them I book her. Then make sure we get you in. And this was literally my first time coming to a Cynthia Tyre event, right? And I was in traffic, and I sent you a message. Look, I'm working my way back. I'm not gonna miss it, and I just missed like 20 minutes of it, and I walked in. I'm on the phone with Dennis, like, oh my God, like this, like you can just feel it, right? And I was like, this is gonna be dope. This is gonna be dope. And then people started singing. I was like, oh shoot. The way that my brain works is I'm like, oh, this need to be somewhere else. Like this need to be a movie or something, right? Like this is amazing. That's history.
Yes,
that is history. And a lot of people that if they didn't follow that era of music, they missed that. Like you said, Donny Hathaway, his music is amazing. Phyllis Hyman, these people, they sang out of pain. You know, when there was no nurse practitioner, when there was no doctor, when there wasn't Marvin Gaye. I mean, and we're not even mentioning racism at that point. And they're still singing. And you guys had the perfect opportunity, and you did not blow it, to tell a story that can heal communities. So thank you so much for what you have done. Thank you for the roles that you play. I don't even want to say roles, because I don't believe that they're roles. It's a part of you. Thank you, and thank you.
Welcome.
And I love your voice. I remember first seeing her, I was like, God God damn! FCC about to we got to get out of here. Where can people find you on your Instagram or social so they can follow you?
So my name is Kim Pinder Garner, Pinder Pinder hyphen Garner Garner on Facebook, and I'm Philly Singer on Instagram. I actually have a concert at it's sold out anyway. A tribute to Phyllis Hyman on the 25th of January at South Jazz Kitchen in Philadelphia. Gerald Veasley Unscripted Jazz. I do it about quarterly. I do it quarterly, but it's just emotional, so I need like a couple months to get her up out of me, and then I can do it again.
Let us know when next time so you can come in and promote that. Okay?
I promise I will.
Yeah, love it.
My name is Dwight Bazemore, as I said earlier. You can find me on Instagram, DB Bazemore, Facebook, Dwight DB Bazemore as well.
I'm Glenn Jones. You can find me on Instagram at Real Glenn Jones.
The real one.
The real Glenn Jones. Yeah. That's right.
And I'm CP Lacey. Thank you so much for having us. I'm on all the streams, all the platforms. The CP Lacey Show. For those of you who can't recognize me behind this wig, you might remember me from a show called It's Showtime at the Apollo. I'm the guy who kicks you off the stage at the
You the same man?
No.
Dennis,
We've been sitting over there all the time. You ain't say a word.
You should have led with that.
No, I didn't know that.
I didn't know it either.
It's about play. It's not about
Are you kidding?
Are you serious?
Did anybody know this?
No.
I did.
Somehow I knew it. I don't know.
Yeah, I told you.
Well, let me get my socials in.
Yes.
The CP Lacey Show. Instagram, Facebook. If you're old, MySpace.
Oh my Black Planet.
Wow. He said the same thing.
Oh my God.
This guy also did our commercial.
I'm sorry. I just dropped the F-bomb on TV. But we grew up with the same name. Okay, my bad. I'm sorry. Let me compose myself.
Right?
All right. Maddie, that's the Sandman. All right. Okay. Sorry.
And he also did our commercials. I don't know if you saw them, but the video commercials.
Yes.
He did those as well, and he did the voice of God when you heard the doorbell ring.
Yeah.
That was CP Lacey. And Allison Wims. Shout out to Allison Wims. She also did the voiceovers that you heard during the production as well. So she was not able to be here, but she helped us from afar.
Yeah, she's
we
dope
love
as hell
Allie.
too. I love Allison.
Yeah.
So she was able to help us. So
okay, we
I'm
gotta
so
close.
full right
Yeah,
now.
I know. I don't want the show to stop.
We wanted to say we probably needed more time, but because it can get real interesting with us.
I'm trying to tell you, we were sitting over there because he impersonated, my cousin is Flavor Flav. So he impersonated Flav, and
I need to see this.
I was about to send him, I sent it to Flav this morning, and that's what we were talking about. Ain't nobody saying,
Wait a minute, Flav's your cousin?
yeah, he's my cousin.
It's about him.
And she missed the
yeah.
event last night up in Atlantic City to
For
do
this
this.
play.
Yes.
They redid the self-destruction video, was on stage.
Hush your face.
I missed it.
Okay, all right. Bro, can you hit us with one of your impersonations?
For sure. Y'all need to be the band. Just say ba-na-na-na-na-na.
Okay.
I feel good. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. I knew that I would not. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. I feel good. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. I knew that I would. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. So good. So good. Good morning.
Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to follow everyone here on Instagram. Vin, what you think about it?
Oh, wow. Another great show. The energy on the plaza. Wow, wow, wow. We're very fortunate to meet so many incredible people here at Good Morning Wilmington.
All right, that's what it is. Again, thank you so much.
That was
for
so
your
fun.
time.
Thank you. Thank you.
Really, really appreciate it.
Yes,
God
thank
bless
you.
you and continue keep doing what you're doing.
Yes.
All right, we out of here. Be sure to follow us on DETV on across all social media channels. And remember out here, show love, show just give a damn. And today, do something for service.
Yes.
It's your main man, Big Ivy, talking to town, Mr. DETV. And
Vincenza, Good Morning Wilmington.
Wow.